going on, guys? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Give it a couple minutes for some people to pile in. CH, what's going on? First one in. Welcome back. I'm looking at Doge and Bitcoin right now, just kind of reviewing what happened earlier, in case you're wondering. I'm also sending out some quick notifications to gather the rest of the squad. Then we can talk, because we're looking at some good stuff. Alright. We are making a run at 50s tonight. Ooh, look at this. This is good. Don't forget, guys, I see there's 3 of you. If we can hit the like button, that'll get the rest of the people here a little faster. We can get right into it. I would appreciate it if you don't mind. Oh, Carson, you're in the stream? Carson, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Estimate for tomorrow morning. I mean, the way things are looking, all I can say is what I've been saying, and that's 50s. We have been overdue for 50s, and we finally got a little extra boost with the good news direct from Elon that broke us free from our curse, our downtrend curse that we could not break free from. So finally, I can finally say 50s. I feel like we will be 50s. Because, like I said, we should have been 50s already. Keep in mind everything that's already been happening. We were hearing announcements literally all week already and just not moving at all. We would get good news and either not react or go down. People were selling good news. It was just rough. But yeah, estimate for tomorrow morning, we're waking up at least 52. You know, I'm thinking 52 to 55. We're already on our way to 52 right now. We might see 52 during this stream. I would love to go to sleep on 52. Also, this stream probably won't be very long because I am really tired tonight. I don't know why. Now, that's not to say that we won't actually go for a while because sometimes I do get a boost of energy, but the way I'm feeling right now, it might be, an hour or something. But really, this is really good. This is another cup and handle formation. I think if we go back a little bit, you'll see this again. You'll see why. Um, we don't have any good examples of it. But this is usually a really good formation when you spike up and you start seeing us do this like a bowl. We start making this bowl. We're heading back up and then we're like regaining momentum to the upside. Usually you see this and then we sell off just a little bit and then we take off again. But we'll see what happens. No promises. But for me, this is looking really good. I think we're getting into 50s at this moment. Definitely like this video. Bring your people in. Let me change the title to Doge 50s right now or something. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody that's piling in. Welcome, welcome, and welcome back if you've already been here before. Appreciate having you hang around. We are watching Doge hit 50s at this very moment. This is exciting. Keep in mind the last time that we saw 50s before this, I mean, yeah, I think it was yesterday, right? Or now 2 days ago, technically, if you're living in Eastern time. But really, it was yesterday. And we came down hard from 60s. We teased above 50 very briefly, like we were going to hold the level, and we just did not. And then we just had more misery. But here we go again, really bullishly up into 50, already at 50-50, heading towards 51. This is nuts. Already at 50-50, heading to 51. What are your positions right now? I know some of you tried to scalp this. I actually did a little scalp myself, even though I had planned to hold, just because I kind of reevaluated, and I knew that people were going to want to dump at 50 because people have been waiting for us to get some momentum for so long. So I tried to just kind of play off of that and catch a sell right here and then buy back at the dip. I don't like really scalping Doge though, and it just kind of reminded me why I don't, because it did fake me out a lot. When you're on the 1 minute time slot, we stayed up here for so long, like literally so long, and then we just kept testing and testing, and it just really started messing with me. So I kind of wish I didn't do it. I didn't really lose anything, but it was getting kind of close to that point, and I said, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna buy back in at 48, which is pretty much where I had cut the first time, and I'm just gonna hold whether we go up or down. Scalping is only good if there's a lot of volatility. You felt it was way too risky, so you've been holding. Nice. Where are you holding from, Team Staffing Solutions? I saw you once in here. What was that, yesterday? You were in here pretty briefly. Or twice. Something like that, you know. We are doing the thing. What I expect is to really do this full cup and handle formation. So we'll get to somewhere about here. We'll pull back a little, and then we'll make another move, maybe towards 52 right now. If we could see 52 right now, that'd be cool. And it really, honestly, at this point, I don't even care. All I want is for us to be stable here and be stable above 50s. I can't ask for much more. My price targets are still 55 to 60. I don't really care when we get there. It could be 2 days from now, it could be tomorrow. I am just very happy to be out of 30s because it was getting a little depressing there when we dipped below our 40 line and then we were getting comfortable at 38. You know, I think all of us started having thoughts about, like, are we really going down low 30s? You know, even though we did average down and really time our dips almost perfectly, it was just still a little depressing. Been holding since the last dip. SNL. Oh, hey, that's diamond hands. Me too. I'm right there with you. Two accounts holding since SNL, and this one I just bought the 42 dip. Then I averaged down. I added some more money to my account, and I bought the 38. And then um, I scalped, sold at high 49, and then bought back in at 48. When I realized we weren't really tanking like I was expecting us to. Um, I bought back right about here. Then we did dump a little, but I knew we were probably going to catch at the EMA line, so I didn't try and scalp that. I just said, whatever, we'll just wait for it to bounce back up to me. Again, trying not to overdo it. I don't know if you guys checked your Robinhood and your Webull accounts and your loss when you were at the bottom, but now's probably a nice time to check it. Just to actually see either profit or a less bad figure. But yeah, that's Diamond Hands holding since SNL. That's Diamond Hands. Honestly, if you hold it for that long, you might as well not sell, you know? If you were holding since like high 60s and now we're down at 40, you might, I mean, you're almost cut in half. You might as well just wait for the bounce back. You kind of blew up your account already if you sell. Like, what really do you have left to lose? Just wait. If it's most likely going to come back to you eventually, you probably should just hold on that and average it. Average it down a little if you can. That way you break even a little lower if you don't think it's going to go all the way back up, you know? But at the end of the day, yeah, didn't even bother checking. Yeah, that's same. Same, man. I haven't checked. I didn't even look at my other accounts that I'm holding on to see what the minus number was till like an hour ago. There's just no point. There's no point in looking at that loss number and depressing myself knowing that there's only one thing for me to do, and that's wait and then trade it properly on the way back up. Which means either holding until we catch back up or averaging down at dips. But yeah, good call not looking at that. Maybe I will look at the others now. Yeah, let me look at one of them now. Actually, do I even want to look at this? Eh, I mean, it's not terrible. Down. Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have looked. Yeah, we'll close this one out. We won't come back to this one until we're back to like high 60s. But we will stay on the main account. That's back in the green. Look at that. We have had so much problem holding levels, but we cleared the 50, came down and had a rejection wick, and we should go up from here. All I want for Doge Day is to stay above 50 and not go back into 40s. That's all I want for Doge Day. Tell Doge Claus. This music is perfect for this moment. It's like Stranger Things vibes. Yo! What's going on, Alex? Welcome back to the stream, brother. Welcome back. We're getting all the homies back in here. You know, it's really weird. I was just talking about this to my friends and such. It's just really weird, like, getting to know you guys. I was like referring to, I was like, yeah, and CH and Carson. They're just like, huh? I'm like, oh. It's like an Alex, and there's two Alexes. There's one Alex that goes nuts on the donos, and then there's another Alex. It's just, it's like there's seven. He's my troll. He comes in and says 2 cents and leaves. And we've got Madison and Cynthia and Bree. It's just weird, like no, it's weird just knowing you guys like by name, even when you're not here. It's kind of cool though, isn't it? I guess that's the benefit of a small stream. You first bought at 22, sold at 54, a little before SNL, then back in around 51. Sell order was 76, so it didn't close. Oh man, oh that was greedy too. I have learned the hard way to think of where I think that it's gonna reverse, and then don't set like 1 cent before, but instead two. So if I think it's going to reverse at 75, for example, I think resistance will be 75. I'll think first, okay, so maybe 74, and I'll be like, you know what? Let's try for like 73.5, maybe even 73. I've gotten screwed over so many times with my limit order not filling and lost out on like thousand or multiple $1,000 moves, and then tried to limit sell catching on the way down and just couldn't get filled, and then it was just doomed, and then it turned red. It's just the most depressing thing ever. So I feel your pain there. But at least you are back in at 51. So yeah, you did lose all your profit potential, but now you're already break even, and now you're back in profit. So that's cool. How am I doing tonight? Man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Had a long stream today. It was like 9 hours, and then I just cut it, and I went and worked my side job real quick, and then I just got back home, and now I'm back streaming. So very full day today, but I'm doing good. I'm just a little tired. So this stream probably won't be really long. I was saying probably like an hour stream tonight, unless I get a sudden burst of energy, and then we'll be back at it sometime tomorrow. Any donos earlier today? No, actually I didn't. I don't think I did. Let me double check before I just say no, because I was kind of blurring yesterday's stream and today. I know I did get one yesterday, but I don't think I got a dono on stream today. Someone mentioned it, but I don't think I got one. Let me see. I don't think YouTube gives me a very easy. Oh, super chat. There we go. Super chat daily. Last 7 days. I got super chat on the 11th. Oh, it hasn't even caught up. No, no, I didn't get a super chat today. I didn't. That was last night. Yeah, so I got a donut last night though, so that's cool. That's perfectly fine. That was nice. Um, since then, been buying the dip. Average is 47. Nice, you're in profit, man. You're with us. I know Carson's at 48. I'm at 48. I was at 38, but then, like I said, I sold 50 and I bought back at 48. Just got a like 2 cent scalp. Oh my God, Alex, you're crazy, man. With the big donos too. I mean, you're not even doing like $5. You're in here with like 20, 25 bucks at a time. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That actually does mean a lot. I'm hoping I'm making you guys some money so that the donos are just like, you know, even if I'm not saying to buy here and sell there, I'm hoping just being here and helping like to trade with no emotion and buy at the right places and sell at the right places no matter where that happens to be. I hope it's just at least helping you trade better and more consistent. But thank you so much for that donation, Alex. 25 bucks. Jesus. Man. If I had a bunch of people in chat, I'd tell them to like spam something in the chat for your donation. But I'm not at that level quite yet. So just thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You really didn't have to. Of course, bro, sending me profits. Go ahead and hook me up with the projections for this evening. Absolutely. So for this evening, as we're wrapping up, I see us anywhere from 52 to 55, and then tomorrow, you know, it's really hard to predict. But if we're really done with all the sellers messing around with us here, we might be seeing like a low of 52, and then anywhere from like waking up anywhere from 55 to 60. You know, because we just broke 50 and we're already back at 50, 51, nearing 52. With this momentum, who knows where we'll end stream. We'll probably end stream anywhere from 52 to 55, probably having already got close to 55, maybe like 54, which means that by the morning-ish, morning afternoon, we could be, you know, holding 55 and eyeballing a little higher. We have real good news, by the way. Really good news. So I think we're going to move up a little faster than we may have even thought originally. Kind of once we break out of this 50 to 55 area, um, just we should have a lot of momentum. Because Elon's going crazy. You know, he's going kind of crazy right now. And the panic is wearing off. We're starting to get some momentum again. So this is looking really good for Doge. So projections again for this evening, anywhere from where we are now to 55 will probably fluctuate in that area. And then, yeah, Carson, exactly. I'm with you there. I think by morning, we should be thinking like 55 plus towards 60. So it's a great time to be holding, that's for sure. Great time to be holding. And it's a great time to have a low average and just be able to sit back with your cup of coffee and watch the price action while you're way down below. There's been a lot of activity today. I don't know if you guys have been checking Twitter. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, please do that, just so you don't miss. I have been trying to make it a point to actually post on there some useful stuff now. So, Alex, you said, I'm liking how this has been looking the past couple of days. Yeah, me too. Our publicity right now is huge. All eyes are on Elon and the media can only screw us for so long. Exactly. Exactly. Everyone was trying to downplay us. Even the previous Doge supporters that went to like Shiba Safe Moon were just trying to trash talk Doge and be like, Doge is over, go to the next thing. But now Doge is actually getting, our meme run from a week and a half ago, yeah, that's over. And now we're actually becoming a serious coin. So it's real important to be in. Hey, I appreciate that, Carson. That is the Twitter right there. Everybody, if you can see that in chat, that's where to go. 2020 Tech Reviews on Twitter. That's how you can find me. When's the next time to buy? The next time to buy, I mean, you should be all in. You should already be all in. I can't say the next time to buy because I don't know. You know what I mean, Carson? Because like on the way down, we got to predict where the next dip buys would be so we could be in at our lows. I personally, I'm 100% all in already. I have no more money to average down with. I have no more money to add as we continue to go up. I am 100% in. So for me to you, you know how much money you have total to go in with Doge. Maybe for you, your total combined with what you have in right now and what you have like in your wallet ready to go in Doge is a total of 500, for example. So I would have already been 500 in Doge. I know you're pretty close to that already in Doge. So if you don't have too much more money left to throw in, I would probably just sit on that money and just kind of play with what you have now. You're in at a good average. Yeah, I know you're 50. I know you've always got an extra 50 bucks to throw in. Every time you're like, yeah, I got another 50 I can throw in. Where should I put in this 50? I don't even know where this 50's coming from. How do you have a 50 like 3 times a day? You're like, yeah, I got another 50. It's pretty funny. Um, I would be comfortable with where you're at, Carson. Ride this up, take profits, wait for a dip back down, and then utilize the rest of that. Okay, if you, I probably wouldn't drop 50 right here. If you're asking me, don't forget last time I think you did drop on the way up, and then we ended up reversing, and you kind of ended up with a bit of a high average. So just saying, if you're asking for my advice, I would sit where you're at for a bit, and then hold that 50 for a dip. Yo, Carson's trolling right now. Carson's going crazy. Yo, somebody control that boy. He's finding 50s out of his closet. He's like, yeah, I think I'll put that in now. He's searching all his clothes, all his pockets, hanging up in his closet right now, finding change. It's just all inning. Doesn't matter where we're at. Um, y'all are funny. Y'all are actually funny. Let me catch back up. When's the next time to buy? I don't know. Not right now though. We need to. Our next time to buy would have been if this turned into a cup and handle, which means we should have pulled back, but we did not. So, if we pull back now to here, our next time to buy could be 50. Anywhere over 50 though, like past 51, I'm not buying. I am just sitting and waiting and enjoying my profit. Um, I just don't trust anything above 51. and I don't want to be back in red. So let's see. Also, Coinbase news is huge, even though I would never use them for the huge fees they charge. I just made a Coinbase account today. I haven't used it, but just because the news, I was like, what's Coinbase? Then I dropped my referral link in the description. So if you do decide you want to try it out, I have a link in the description. And if you deposit, I think, $100, you then get your reward. We both get our reward for the referral of $10 worth of Bitcoin. So if you do decide to use Coinbase, just don't forget to check my description just so we can both get a reward. But yeah, if they charge high fees, I probably won't even use that account. We'll see. I didn't know. I just made it as soon as I saw the announcement, just because why not? Let's see. Yeah, but the Coinbase news is huge, and that's why we got propelled. Because remember, we were following Bitcoin's movement all day. As soon as we got the Coinbase news, we just broke out, and Bitcoin just kept tanking down, and we just skyrocketed. That was like, all right, see ya. If you sold your Doge for sheep, then you need some help. True. Let's actually take a look. Let's check was it coinsmart.com? I keep forgetting the name. CoinMarketCap. Yeah. We're near 53, by the way. We are on a trajectory straight to 50. Straight to 60, I mean. This is huge. And I don't know if I'm scalping this right now. I don't know if I even think about selling until we get high 60s. Even then, I'd have to think about it, because all of our good news right now, like, this is kind of a big deal. I don't mind sitting pretty down, you know, with my average below 50 and just waiting for what I think is really the high. Dogecoin is becoming a animal that I don't think a lot of us expected it to become. Not even myself. Look at that, we just retook 4th place. That is round of applause worthy. We were sitting in 6th place today, by the way, when we started the day. We looked at this. We had Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, and then it was Cardano, Tether, Doge. But we have taken over 4th place. Let's look at our market cap right now. 66 billion. Okay. Wow, we were 54 billion. I guess because there's so many Dogecoins in existence already that when our price goes up, you know, our market cap goes up, like, because of that multiple, like price per share times shares in circulation or something like that, right? Tether, just get them off. I don't like this. Can I? All right, but then Cardano, chilling. It did sell off a little bit. They were up to like 193, I think, at the very high of the day. Does it say high of day somewhere? Sorry, I forgot to mute my mic there. Does it say their high of day? Oh. Okay, 197 was their high. And it sold off just about 10 cents. We can actually look at the historical data to see where this price was. Okay, so $1-ish, like $1.50, is not actually bad value for Cardano. That's a weird name. I'd rather say Cardano. But Cardano looks like mid $1 isn't terrible value, but it looks like they were chilling at like $1.25 for the last couple months, really, until just about last week, and they got a spike of about 50 cents, so maybe it's a little strong. So this was probably a good deal. Like the 150 buy was probably a really smart. Anyway, I don't trade Cardano, so I'll leave that alone. But I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, we're doing really well. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Doge took over fourth place. Sweet. We're gonna need another 20 billion to get, let's do some quick math, all right? So what do we need to get 20 billion to get to this? Let's do some quick math. Let's do this divided by this. What does the price per need to be? Okay, so if we can get to 69 cents, that puts us in the third place. If we can get to 69 cents per Doge, that will put us back into third place. How ironic is that? Can't make this up. We've rejected off 420 and now our target is 69 cents. And that will get us to third place. Can't make this up. Market cap of that and that. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, so while we're here, let's see what it would take to overtake Bitcoin. All right, so 69 cents we can do, right? But to get first place, let's see. Cannot compute? What does that mean? Oh, my bad. Wow. You know, that's kind of interesting. You know why I think that's interesting? Because it tells us that that's not, obviously Bitcoin has more value than Dogecoin just because of the limited supply. Thank you, Alex, for the coin market cap reminder. I was completely blanking. Um, and then I'll get to comments in just a sec because I missed a lot. Obviously, Bitcoin as a coin is the big dog and is worth more than like a lot of the others due to not only the platform but just the fact that Bitcoins are limited and eventually there will not be like more Bitcoins being produced. Dogecoin's kind of unlimited supply, right? But wait, please hold. Mayday, mayday. Welcome back to the Stream Advantage. You said you sold at 52. What price should you buy back in? When you say you sold 52, you mean just now, like you sold on the or you sold here, or did you just now sell on the ride up to 53? Either way, buyback. Look look at this area of value right here, and that should answer for you. So we've got our 50 line, and we've also got our 200 EMA, which is both support. Yeah, when it just hit 50 a while ago. Okay, so wow, you sold the top. That's actually pretty good. Your ideal buyback would have been when we sold off and then reached support again. And this is what I had told Carson a little earlier because he had asked me. Our 200 EMA was coming up, and so we kind of would have wanted to catch it. Not maybe not here, but seen it hold once and then come back to it and then bounce off. As it's bouncing off, 47ish would have been your ideal. Same thing here though. You want to see it come down, see where it's going to come down to and hold. And that area should either be like 50 or 49. So our next area of value to buy in, and I know Carson's staring at the screen right now with hawk eyes, like, buy? Did he say buy? Where? Um, yeah, see, there he is. Dropping again. Yeah. So anywhere in this area is kind of like your dip. I'm having a good time with this. Y'all are funny. Okay, anyway, I was just saying, obviously Bitcoin's worth more because there's limited supply and Dogecoin there's not. Okay. So just with any currency, if you could just print them at will, the value just kind of doesn't really hold because you can always just make more. It's like if I could just make $1 million whenever I wanted to. But the thing is, Bitcoin's value right now is the equivalent of Doge being worth $7.12 per Doge. So if we were second place, we could be at $5, $6 per Doge and still be second place. You know, is it really absurd to just, have passed Ethereum but still be behind Bitcoin? Because if you say it's not absurd, then that means we have room all the way up to $7 to play with before we have to consider passing Bitcoin. That's all I'm saying. That's off the math we just did. And if we want to consider what would it take to pass Ethereum, let's just swap this number out. So at this very moment, we could play with up to about $3 per Doge before we pass Ethereum. So if we take over Binance coin, which means, once we hit 69 cents, we'll be third place. We then have play at 69 cents up to $3 and about 30 cents without moving us up. So we can still be in third place with a value per Doge of up to $3.30. So that's just interesting. I'm not saying we will go there, but that is interesting. $50, man. I swear Carson's in his room just like staring at the screen with the 50 in his hand. And then he puts it in, and like 5 minutes later, 2020. Hello? Yeah, I've got another 50. Alright, yeah, the time to buy is this dip. Alright, we don't know how many times we're going to bounce off here. And the thing is, this is now the new area of value, right? This is where our 200 EMA support has come up to, and it's also being met at our main support line being 50 cents that we've crossed. This is our new area of value. Earlier it was down here. We are no longer in that era. Earlier our area of value was right here. Then it was right here. Now we're on a new level. We're on a new stage of the game. Now that we're playing up here, this is our low. This is our ground on the map. And each time we level up and we go somewhere else, we gotta kind of shift. Yeah, you are a 50 guy. Go ahead and drop that 50 if you can. John. Welcome back to the stream, John. Y'all crazy. Alex felt like oh, you pulled a Carson. You found that 50 in your jeans. Felt like a crackhead. Immediately drove to the bank. Oh, okay. Coinbase's fees. Interesting. Yeah, we did touch 53 cents. That was pretty cool. We're getting a new hang of our resistances. First we bounced off 52, then we bounced off 53 and came back to 50. Keep that in mind. So that kind of was a strong rejection. So 53 might be trying to tell us, hey, you're going to have some trouble with me. Just a heads up. And then they sent us back to the gulag. Back to the shadow realm. Yeet. Yeah, 52. Actually, 52 should have been a problem, but we had so much momentum. We only messed with it that one time. The second time, we didn't even mess with it. But that means we probably retraced back close to 52 in my head. Where's 53? Right here? There's not much going on 53. I think 55 is really the next one. 52 and 55 are going to be our problems. And then if we can hold 55, we can look up to 60. That's pretty much it. 58 to 60 at that point. We're going to start Burning Man, or we're never going to get where we got to start. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you saw... Just in case anybody didn't see, earlier I asked the creator of Doge. He was talking about what gives crypto value, right? Basically, crypto is not something you can hold in your hand. Crypto is not food. Crypto is not clothing. Crypto is a digital asset. Being that it's digital, it is created, made up, and it is not something you can like fathom. But we assign value to a coin based off what we decide to agree it's worth. And that's just how it works. And that's what he was saying. It's psychologically, it's sentiment backed. Keep that in mind. You're simply making a bet on other people, making a bet on other people, making a bet on the same choice as you. Everybody's saying, I think we all can agree that it's $5 per Doge, right? Yeah, $5 per Doge. Okay, now we value it. Now it has that value. and then also supply and demand. So I asked him, do you think there will be a time where Doge's coin creation is limited to help us sustain and like retain the value of the Dogecoin? And he said shrug emoji. I was like, sounds like maybe. Tagged all the people, and I was like, I'll take that. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But that's, I mean, he said shrug emoji. Keep in mind, the only thing is he's not like on the dev team anymore. He created Dogecoin, and he's now a shareholder, but he doesn't actually like do the coding anymore. So he probably couldn't answer my question really anyway, or maybe he could have, but it's not probably not up to him at this point. Rather, but Elon is. We'll go to Elon's tweets next. Let me catch up on comments. Let's see. Let's just check price. Okay, hanging out. Big rejection wick. Hope you scooped up that 50. Welcome back, Elon Musk, our savior. Yeah, you put 50 and then run back to you. Yeah, you do. You put 50 and then you're like, all right, what's our next low? What's our next buy point? It's pretty funny. Yawns. You called our 50 value about a week ago, I believe. Yes. Yes, I did. You don't know why people don't listen? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've been calling 50 this whole week. But it was just obvious. I mean, you got to think of where we were when we were in 30s, right? Just all meme, just all talk. No, we had no value 2 weeks ago. So, the only reason we pumped out of 30s and 40s into 50s, 60s, 70s was because we started getting some news of something happening. But when you actually start getting news that we could be worth something, you got to think, okay, our value should be going up. Okay, per announcement, like we probably bump up some. You can't say that we're worth like 20 cents. Like you got to look at the fundamentals here. So yeah, I mean 50s was inevitable. It was really just a matter of time. But yeah, we did call it here first. You're right. Hey, bro, what's your name? Kind of rather call you something other than you. Carson's in agreement. So my name is Mariano. All right. I don't know if that's any easier than calling me you. Probably not. So if you want to call me 2020, that's cool. Or you, or bro, or dude, that's also cool. But that's my name, Mariano. Um, let's see. How about Mark? Can we go to Super Mario? Ooh, a little exotic. Yeah, I guess technically it is. It's Italian, so. Um, I mean, technically, I guess you could call me whatever you want. When I first saw some of your names, I was gonna be like, can I just nickname you and just start calling you what I want? I was gonna name some of you like Mark and Peter, like CH, just start calling them John or Jack, and then Seven, just call him like Albert, because he's a troll. He deserves a name similar to that. I thought about it. Yeah, Carson's 50 man. Yeah, I was just talking to my friends. I was just like, yeah, I was just giving Carson for my stream some advice. They're like, what the heck, dude? Who the heck is Carson? Like, oh, he's from my stream. You know these guys by name? It's like, yeah, well, you've got the same 10 to 20 people cycling through your stream all day. You kind of start remembering everybody's name. I could probably name almost everybody off memory. Where's Madison, Bree, Cynthia, Seven, Do It Yourself, the other Alex, the other John. Supra. Just start remembering everybody. It's only been like 3 days too, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's see. What's the progress like? Oh yeah, we're coming back. True. Yeah, Alex goes nuts. Alex, Alex is funding my my YouTube career. Um, that's what you're saying. You need to donate to me. I help so much. I'm underrated. Well, I really appreciate that. But yeah, I donate if you want. If you really want to donate to me, Carson, you can definitely wait until you're like just drowning in profits. You're like, here's a buck. But definitely don't feel like anybody don't feel obligated to like donate just because you see other donations. Like I am just here for a good time and hopefully a long time, but uh, not necessarily money. Coinbase listing coming. Yes, 6 to 8 weeks. That's where a lot of this hype is coming from. So we're getting back down into here. It's about time to start changing up time frames. All right, so this is right now currently our area of value right here. Obviously, if you can get a buy somewhere on this motion here, because we'll probably at some point do our slingshot thing. If you can get a buy, like as we're scooping up the 200 EMA and maybe on the way back up, that'd be cool. But just keep in mind, we know how Doge acts. We don't always respect our indicators, and sometimes we even fail randomly and start to head down. So, though it looks really bullish right now, don't forget there is a chance that we decide to go back in the 40s tonight because why the heck not at this point? And if we do, we will just switch to our 3 minute. We see that our level at this point, we have our 200 EMA on the 3 minute coming up to us, so that would be our probably where we stop. By that time, that would probably be like 70, 47 and a half, 48. It's probably where we catch, and yeah, then back up, hopefully. I like Super Mario. Yeah, Super Mario. That's fair. How are we doing today? We're doing great, Mickey. 7 if on the troll again. 7 is always trolling. He comes in, it's either 1 cent or 2 cents, and it's usually by next week.
You'll need to unlock your iPad first.
Huh? I need to unlock my iPad first? For what? Alex donates a lot. Yeah. I read that. Yeah, Alex goes nuts. You do. Yeah, Alex donates a lot. You drop 50s on your non-stop on your crypto a lot. Yeah, yeah. He was saying Dogecoin to 2 cents. He does literally every day. It varies. At least it's not always the same with 7NIF. He usually is consistent with his 2 cent estimate, but he does sometimes change it up and say 1 cent. So it's not always the same. At least he varies it up a little bit. Like he comes in and he thinks it over, and he gets out his notepad and his pen, and he does a little bit of math, and he will come to a different number depending on where we are at the day. So and that outcome could either be 2 cents or 1 cent by next week. So accidentally lost 30 Dogecoin on Binance, so anyone got 30 coin to spare, let me know. Only 30? What in the world happened that you lost 30 Dogecoin? That's such a random number. You hope it drops to 49? It probably will. I won't say that. I don't like saying that kind of thing, but it's not unlikely. We'll say that. Every time, yeah, every time, every single time. Excuse me, Joe Exotic. I have. It's so random when yeah. It's really funny. He says very little, but he gets his point across and then he leaves. I don't get it. It's like he. I'm pretty sure he found me in Webull chat, and it's like the one troll that decided to click the link, and he's actually staying to hang out, but then he like spits his venom at me, and then he runs. But he's cool though. It's just really funny. So we're just kind of watching this do its little thing and decide what it wants to do. We can now move our area value up as our 200 EMA has come up a little. So like 49.50 to 50.50 is really that area. You heard a guy who lost like 1,000 Doge on a service that expired? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, this does sound like Minecraft music. What's going on? This is the YouTube music. I do apologize. It's not quite as cool as the original music we listened to a couple days ago. But this is YouTube's audio library, and they let you play free, not monetized, not copywritten music. Because I just kept getting copyright warnings. And it's like, it's not terrible, but some of the songs are kind of weird. I don't know. I was selling some amount and it deducted 30 Doge. That's really strange. Did it take that as like a fee for the transaction? That's still kind of messed up. This sounds like, yeah, it did sound like Minecraft music. Here's the news. I don't know what your political and social views are, but you're starting your training for the sheriff's department where I live, and you'll try to make it to the night streams, but might not be able to the day streams. Oh, okay. Well, hey, congrats on that. I mean, being a sheriff, that sounds pretty big. I know I usually get kind of nervous when I see them and I'm driving, so. I'm like, uh-oh, it's a sheriff. Make sure you're driving good. Yeah, I have a Hellcat too, so I'm not trying to get tickets. I know I'm probably catching attention. Everybody thinks I'm going to be speeding, even though I usually drive pretty safe. But yeah, anyway, cool. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm going to definitely try and get at least one stream off a day. I don't know if that stream will be during the day or if that stream will be at night. I don't know yet. I know usually, yeah, I do have a Hellcat. It's not. I'm not by any means wealthy. I literally don't buy anything, which allows me, like, some people will use their extra money that they have on clothing or something, and I just don't buy clothing or anything because I like to drive. I do go to tracks and stuff, and so I just put my extra money into my car payment per month. That is literally it. Not all that special. And these days they're not even that expensive either. I got mine used. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's the payment's real steep. You know, it's definitely a cost. But like I said, I don't buy anything else. I buy food and I pay for my car. And I pay my bills. And then I save some money if I can. But it's my hobby. So, I mean, I'm really into driving, like sports driving and like professional driving, and I have tracked it. I've been to the track and post times and stuff. Like I'm really into that, so that's like my hobby. So it's like pay to play type thing. But if I wasn't, you know, into driving like that, I definitely wouldn't be paying for the car. Even sometimes I'm like, I need to. What if we just sell it? And I actually, my car's actually in the shop right now. It only has 30,000 miles, but they just told me that the transmission is having issues and it's going to be like 6 grand to fix. So I might not be getting that fixed anytime soon. So don't think I'm sitting in the money because I have a Hellcat because it is currently not operating. It is in the shop at the dealer right now, not operating until further notice. Yeah, it is a Dodge, exactly. I guess what could I have expected? Um, Yeah, so your donations are very, even though like I said, I don't want donations anybody, just know that it may get my car out the shop one day. Because I told them y'all can hold that until I get 6 grand. Right now, uh, that's my emergency slash partially Doge money, you know? I don't want to throw that into a freaking clutch and then have no money in my bank account. That'd be depressing. Um, yeah, that is my Instagram for my Hellcat. Carson's like, Carson, you're the dude. You're plugging my Cash App. How'd you even remember my Cash App earlier? When somebody asked to donate, you typed it in chat before I could even say it, and it's not in my description. But then you're linking my Twitter and my Instagram. You're the. I feel like you're trying to get mod. I'm sure I'll need a mod one day when I have a lot of people in here. FSR Media, yeah, that's the Cash App. How the heck? You're crazy. Oh yeah, don't tempt. Don't tempt what? FSR equals 5-star reviews. Yeah, that is where it came from. How do you remember this? I said it like one time. That was like 12 hours ago. Yeah, my channel name, it started as 2020 Tech Reviews, and then I was like, maybe I'll change it. And so, because I thought I was just going to do like reviews on products that weren't always tech related, so I changed it to 5-star reviews. And then I said, I don't really like that much. And then I went back to 2020 Tech. And then 2020 actually came, and it wasn't so cool of a year. And then I was like, well, that aged well, didn't it? And so now I'm probably going to change it to something else. Undecided though. You can see behind me my 2020, my custom made 2020. Um, but yeah, 2020 did not turn out to be the year we all thought it would. Hey, John, welcome to the stream, and also have a good night, man. Glad to see you in the chat before you had to go. Thanks for hanging out. Dude, you listen to everything I say? Do it yourself? Do it yourself. You're one of the ones that donated to me. Now you're trying to get that 5 back? You spent 300? Alright, maybe he does need a donation. That dude's bank account's probably dry. Oh, check this out. Kinda did the thingy. We are still chugging. I hope you guys bought if you were looking for that dip, because we snagged it twice. Oh. Well, Alex, thank you so much for the donation. Whoa, Carson, dude, thank you. Both of you. Thank you. But Alex didn't mean to donate to me. He misread do it yourself. Man, y'all are crazy. Do it yourself? I don't know. That's unlucky. But thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex, and thank you so much, Carson. Oh, Carson, thank you again. What the heck, man? Guys, please. I hope y'all are I hope y'all are in high profit on your Robinhood accounts right now, cuz I feel bad. This is my first week streaming and y'all are going crazy. Thank you though. Do it yourself says food, Chuck E. Cheese, gas, Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, to each his own. What kind of bread are you dropping at Chuck E. Cheese that it's part of your bills? HDHD, I've been watching it today. What's a good point to buy more? So this purple HDHD was your point to buy more. We've been moving it up as we go. Before it was here, then we reset, it was here, all right, and now we're in a new stage, and so it's here. So as of now, we don't have another dip buy point that's higher than this. So if you can't catch a dip here, you're gonna have to wait for the next support. Whoa, Carson, thank you, man, and Alex. Jeez, guys, thank you so much. Y'all are so nice. Fix your Hellcat, man. I appreciate that. I was really stressing about it. I'm not gonna lie. This whole week, I've just been like, Alex, yo, guys, really, guys, I feel so bad. Stop. I'm like, I've got a good amount of money in like Doge right now, but that's supposed to be my like throw everything in there, do things the right way, and hopefully make some profit off my savings. Like, and then they're like, it started off with, oh, it's a $250 part, and then they replaced that 250, sorry, $50 part, and I hit the road after, I got towed there. They fixed the part. It was $250 after my warranty. That was the deductible. And I drove the car off the lot. 20 miles later, the part broke again on the clutch, and I got stranded, had to get towed again. And they're like, yeah, it's not just that part, but you also need a new clutch, pressure plate, and flywheel, and all the parts. And with parts and labor, and all the shop hours, it's going to be $5,700 plus tax. And I was just like, you went from 250 to 5,700 plus tax? Yo, guys, please, please. You guys are nuts. Yo, thank you, Alex and Carson. I mean, I'm saying thank you, but yo, no, guys, please. No, save save some for another day or something. I really appreciate that. I've been live for an hour. I just made substantially more than I make at my day job. Please. Thank you guys. In an hour. That is just absolutely crazy. Thank you. But hey, we are going up on Dogecoin. This is really good. Hey, you guys make like 3 grand on off Doge, off these moves, and then maybe another dono. Um, HDHD, y'all two doing like a reverse auction. Yeah, you're not trying to get anything. You're just trying to give. No, I'll give $5. No, I'll give six. Carson, no. Yo, Alex and Carson, no. Guys, stop. Y'all are crazy. What the heck? Guys, this is gonna be posted on my YouTube channel too. Y'all are going absolutely nuts. Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm in one of those Mr. Beast videos. You know what I mean? Have you seen those videos where he invades someone's Twitch stream and he gives them a challenge? He's like, do this and I'll give you. Do you guys know how much money you just donated? Guys, please, thank you, but guys, really. God, really. Thank you though. But Carson, please, Carson, really Carson. You need those 50s for these dips. Yeah, Carson, please. No, you need the money for the dips, man. I want you to double or triple that money in Doge. I really appreciate your donations though. No, don't tag Mr. Don't. My heart can't handle anymore. Y'all just literally donated $94.90. I hope you realize that. Okay? Look. $94.90 in 1 hour's stream. Y'all are going absolutely bonkers right now. I don't even have a word for it. Thank you guys though. But that was very. I mean, I'm just trying to. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. Who will win? Yeah. Hopefully that. I think that was. They had a battle royale there. Someone tag. Yeah. Yeah. Carson, you need it for the dips, bro. For real. Do it yourself. Oh man. $100. Thank you, man. Just got us to 100. That wasn't even a goal. I might have to disable super chat. Y'all are going crazy. I mean, of course I won't do that, but thank you guys. Alex, no, no, no. As of now. Okay, guys, please, please. I will literally feel bad if you keep donating. Like, actually bad. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it, but $100 is absolutely more than enough. $5 would have been more than enough. I only have donations on for like if you really wanted to. HTC, you do deserve more. You're giving info that most people would pay a lot of money for. Well, I appreciate that thought. And yeah, there are. I mean, like I said, I've done like 2 years worth of just studying on my own, like how to trade and trader mentality, different things around that. And then I wanted to kind of advance that further, you know. And there are YouTubers that make good content with that. Um, so I paid for some of their courses, and they just weren't like worth the money. So I figured I'd share some of the things that they not only don't share on their free content, but even in their paid content they don't share, and that I had to figure out on my own. You know, some of the things that are a little more advanced that differentiate the new traders from the experienced ones. Um, to where the new traders, if they trade it a certain way, they're just kind of set up to fail a trade and lose money because you just start off on the wrong foot, and then you have to try and correct yourself. Um, and they don't talk about that part. They just tell you like what's support, what's resistance, buy low, sell high, but they don't talk about like the mentality behind it, and then the specifics of exactly like you should buy on a swing high and then sell. I'm sorry, buy on a low when it's coming back up, but then sell at the top in advance if you think it's going to go down. Don't sell at the bottom. Like they don't tell you a lot of that stuff that is where new traders end up failing. Um, oh jeez, Alex, y'all chill. Going after his girl now? Okay, let me catch up. I'll let you win, Carson. 1,000 Doge, man, that's cheap. That's messed up. Gonna give her away for $500. Only 1,000 Doge. Jeez, bro. Does that mean Doge is worth a lot more to him because he really believes, or did he just tell us a secret? Yeah, you can't let her see that. Carson, delete that. I hope your girlfriend's asleep. I'm dead. This man just said you could have my girl for 1,000 Dogecoin. Jeez. Um, you get your check next Thursday, so if you lose, we shall resume Thursday. I hope you just mean, oh my gosh, y'all are crazy. Let's make it 100. Wow. Do it yourself. Yeah, thank you so much for that five, man. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that from all of you guys. Like I know y'all were messing around, but that I mean, obviously you actually donated to me. I really appreciate that. Um, No, please don't cash out. Absolutely want you to actually make money. Once you make money, then you'll have more money to give. That's the way I look at it. Not to me though, but I just mean in general. She's pretending has an attitude problem. Yo, Carson, Alex, it looks like you're asking for a swap. Are you sure you want to swap if y'all have the same girl? Sounds like so. Yo, I hope both y'all's girls are knocked out of sleep. Sophie, barely a height difference. They're both pretty short. Well, 5'2" isn't like short, for girl. 5'10". Huh. You're up 4K on Doge, but don't mean you're up 4,000. Nice, but don't mean I go out and blow it. Reinvest, double up. Alex and Carson, you both have to be up like crazy. I think they're just being crazy, man. But yeah, definitely smart to reinvest and double up. Definitely want to take advantage of this move. And we're curling up. We did what we did here, and we're kind of doing it again here. This might do this and actually be the cup and handle formation here. And we'll kind of have to find out. But that's the way it's looking. If we break through here, we're headed 44. Let's get the music going back and let's check Twitter. Da, 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 da. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, y'all just turned this into something else. Hold up. Zip ties? Yo. Yo. Oh, okay. Are you do it yourself? Cool. Yeah, let me sub. Let me sub so I can catch that. Need to know when you need to drop 50, Carson. Yo, you gotta lock in. No, I hear that. Currently it's at the same spot. I would feel a little nervous about dropping 50 anywhere up in here. Because think about this, our best case scenario short term is that we go up to 60. So you really kind of don't want your average to be like 53, 54 and it be that close to 60 cents, you know what I mean? Because then you got to remember we're going to fluctuate there. So on like a weekday that could be like a 55 to 60. You don't want your average to be 53, 54 and you be not, playing with not being in profit sometimes. But Carson, you're in at a good spot. I would wait it out unless we see this dropping down to like here, 50 to 51. That's probably your buy. So let me just move this up because our 200 EMA kind of moved up already, so we can trail our buy zone accordingly. So this is kind of the new area of value, right? Obviously, buying here, you're buying at both supports, the 50 line and the red line. So that's ideal. But you could give it, I mean, anywhere in here is kind of like a sweet spot, Carson. If you're really looking to add more at like 51. You know, 50 is even better. And that's not, advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying if anybody's looking for a dip, that is what I consider the dip zone. And this might not even touch there. 52 is okay. Just don't go higher than 52. You know what I mean? I want to keep this in perspective here. Keep us in a good. If you want to greed it out a little bit, I know I'm being a little stingy with just point 0.05 cents, but I'm really trying to, if I'm giving advice, it be the proper. You can buy it up here, and I'm not going to be mad at you at 5.2, but this is where it should have happened. You can do what you want above that as long as it's close. Basically from this point forward, once we confirmed. All right, let me catch up again. How in the world? How in the world what? Does he have another 50? I'm like, you're like a crackhead right now waiting to drop 50. Oh God, y'all are back on it. I think Alex is kind of serious. There might be a problem here. They're actually Alex Carson was just saying it for the memes. Alex is actually trying to meet up and swap. Alex is done. Alex is done. He's trying to change up from 410 to 5.2. He's had enough. He's ready for something. Y'all are funny. Let's see. Bryce, yeah, I knew it was gonna go back up. Yeah, we sure did. Only a matter of time. What's your average again, Bryce? Yeah, Carson's joking. This man's like, hey, I'll be there on the 10th. Bring the zip ties. Not kidding. They're not gonna go easy, but we can make it work. Yo, we're doing very, very well. Very well. Again, this was kind of the last dip buy in my head. What I see here, I mean, we're doing a cup and handle. We should take off again. I would personally be comfortable with what you're in. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy and just keep trying to add and add and add and add and add. You should have seen a good area of value. Put everything you were pretty much comfortable putting in with maybe, you know, 10, 20% spare just in case you need to average down. But you should be in comfortably by now. And now we should be watching it take off. And our next thought now shouldn't be like, where can I find more money to add to this? But where am I going to be to where I say, wow, we're up pretty high. This is probably a good area to take profit. If I plan to cut the trade, all right? If you're planning to hodl and your goal is $1, that's you, all right? And that's cool. But if you're looking at this trying to do like it's not a scalp because a scalp is usually like from here to here, right? With a bunch of shares. But if you're trying to just take a piece of the move, you should be in and comfortable by now. All right, I probably wouldn't be adding anything more if you're above this box. All right, just if you should be in, and if you're in with what you're in, and just take your profits as they present. Like, don't keep raising your average up because we're gonna have like if you keep doing that as we go up, you keep averaging up, your average comes up with you. So let's just say your average ends up being like 55 cents, right? And you're in full size at an average 55. If we're only comfortable in this range, on a rough day, you're going to be sitting like right here. You don't want to see that. Yeah, right, exactly. Only at a dip, but at this point, you're pretty much in compared to your account and what you really want it to be all in. I feel like you're pretty close to that. Maybe you're not. You could tell me. I know you have, obviously you can see your numbers. But if you only have like another 50, $100 to give to this, just sit on it. You're already in a couple $100. Now's your time to watch this go up to like 60. Take your sell as it falls back down to a dip. Then you can all in again and then repeat. But don't mess up this trade that you've got going good for you here. Um, 18 cents. Oh, that's right. Man, that's crazy. Black Tahoe.